Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to the Detox Divas call tonight. We've got a topic tonight that is I'm extremely passionate about, and I cannot wait to kind of walk you through some tips and tricks to get you through these darker winter months and that seasonal sadness that can kind of come over us. But we're tonight going to talk about beating the winter blues and giving you some natural ways to assist you through this season. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this meeting started. My name is Tina Hewerman. I'm a wife, a mother, grandmother, hostess, and founder of the Detox Divas. I love talking to people about having them step outside of their comfort zone, kind of pushing them just enough to grow, but not hard enough to break. I'm a huge wellness advocate, love these products. I'm an author and a motivational speaker. And my seasonal, I used to say I had situational sadness, but it has over the years kind of come with less sunshine. And then in 2017, that beautiful woman in the middle, my mama, that was towards the end of our 7 beautiful weeks in hospice. It was a week before Christmas. And that handsome gentleman on the right with the stocking cap is my son Cole, who passed away the day after Christmas. So December is a very hard month for me to get through. I'm still triggered. I still kind of hunker down in myself. I do have, a bigger purpose in helping others that does help me get through it. But there are still times where I get down and get down into that hole. So if you have those things that you deal with, especially over the holidays or through the days when you go to work when it's dark and you come home when it's dark and you just don't get that vitamin C, vitamin D from the sunshine, and you're feeling that within your soul and your mind and your emotions and everything like that, then this is going to be a really good call for you tonight. And so thank you so much for showing up for yourself and taking a chance to learn and maybe walk away with a few tips that are going to help you through it. But we are a part of the Green Organics company. There are two companies under the Green Organics umbrella. One is Heart and Body Naturals, and the other is Godasana. Godasana is personal care and essential oils, while Heart and Body Naturals, we lovingly call it HBN. HBN is personal health and wellness products. So that's kind of the difference. They're both purpose driven. They're both earth friendly. We are committed to sustainability. We get it's farm direct. So our ingredients come directly from farms that we seek out for their quality of plants, plants and herbs, but they have to be organic. They've got to be heirloom. We keep our costs low because we don't have the interference of middlemen that buy from the farm, manufacture, and sell it. We are just farm direct. So that's one of the reasons that our costs are so affordable around here. And then if you don't like the products, there's a buy and try guarantee. So you have nothing to lose. But one of the bright stars, the Brighton star, is Alexandria Brighton, our formulator. Alexandria is an aromatherapy formulator, educator, and owner of the Brighton Institute of Botanical Studies. This amazing woman has over 30 years of experience, probably closer to 40 now, because I've been saying that for a few years, in the Ayurvedic medicine, aromatherapy, herbal, and natural remedy world. And Alexandria is deeply intuitive. And if you look at her essential oil lines, you'll kind of understand just how deep her intuitiveness goes. And she has an ability to effectively share information that sets her apart as a cutting edge formulator. I would say that some of our essential oils would fall into a boutique category because of their uniqueness. They're not run of the mill. We do have our standard line, but a lot of the collection is beyond and into a boutique, very unique formulation. We always have a pure plant promise on any product, no matter the company, quality ingredients, third-party testing. And again, that I love this. This is on our website. It says, we guarantee all of our products will meet your standards because they always meet ours. And we have, corporate's got a pretty high standard when it comes to products. So before we go any farther, and especially because of this topic, I want to make sure, let's start on the right. At any time that you are having a moment where you feel like you're losing control, there are crisis lines available. And if you're to that point, herbal supplements are not going to help. You've got to get that help because it is serious. We want to help you in a more milder case to get through that, by supporting you with some natural ways to kind of reprogram the mind and stuff. So 1-800-273-TALK, which is 8255, is the suicide hotline, and there is licensed trained professionals there to help you. Heart and Body Naturals does not endorse, recommend, or imply that any products displayed in our health interest search engine presentations or health-related categories within the website are designed for diagnosing, curing, mitigating, treating, or preventing any disease, illness, or conditions. The FDA does not allow companies that sell alternative health and dietary products to make disease or cure claims for their products. The information on the website in these presentations has not been evaluated by the FDA, not intended to treat, diagnose, cure, prevent any disease. The information is not intended as a substitute for the advice or medical care of a qualified healthcare professional, and you should seek the advice of your healthcare provider before undertaking any dietary or lifestyle changes. This information is provided for educational purposes only. So, mental health, let's get into this, shall we? So, we're going to have a segment before we get to the products, just kind of talking about some ways they're going to help you with the way we, like I mentioned earlier, without that sunshine that we get, without that close contact with the ground, going barefoot in the grass, in the dirt. I love my dirt. You are missing some energy that is supposed to be in your body that is depleted, which is one of the reasons that maybe you want to sleep a little bit more in the wintertime. It's a normal cycle, really. But mental health can affect our thoughts, our actions, our interactions, and it can also have a huge detriment to our health. And people that want to sleep more, they want to eat more, they become less likely to take good care of themselves in the winter or with mental health issues. And they become less likely to socialize and do all the things that normally would make them feel better. So when the times change and we flip our clocks back, or the sun is not shining on us, it disrupts our circadian rhythm. So that's the circadian lighting that takes place when we're in that sunshine, when we have more hours of sunshine. And circadian rhythms dictate multiple processes in the body, including alertness, sleepiness, appetite, and body temperatures. So you may feel colder in the wintertime. I mean, obviously, because it's wintertime, but you do slow down. You go into that hibernation type of reaction within the body. And the body's internal clock is naturally aligned with the cycle. So when it gets dark, your body is naturally aligned to want to sleep. So if you are tireder when it's dark out, and it's 6 o'clock in the evening and you feel like it's 24 o'clock, or, something a lot later, 24 o'clock. There you go, Jess. I did your military time for you. That's normal for your body to feel that, because your body, just like the waves control, or the moon controls the waves, the light kind of controls our body and our sleep patterns. And so circadian rhythms can be disrupted by travel, work, underlying issues, mental health, and the sun. But seasonal affective disorder, SAD as it's called, is the lack of sunlight can lead to SAD, a type of depression that's commonly occurs during the winter. People with SAD often experience symptoms like fatigue, low energy, and sleep disturbances. Same thing that normal people or people that don't have SAD feel, but on a heavier and deeper level within the body and the mind. So vitamin D and mental health. Vitamin D is what we get from the sun. Factors that can influence your vitamin D status is your microbiome. Take your gut check. Sex, ancestry, lifestyle patterns, ethnicity, smoking, health conditions, supplementation, breastfeeding. I mean, all of those are age, genetics, obesity. Those can all affect your vitamin D status, but getting out into the sunshine is going to help restore that with a natural way, with a natural feeding, basically at the cellular level from the sun. Vitamin D deficiencies can bring low bone density, bone softening, heart disease, rickets in children, cancer, schizophrenia, depression, and again, SAD, seasonal disorder. But researchers have measured the level of vitamin D in women when they were 37 weeks pregnant, and those with the most exposure. I thought this was so fascinating. Women with the most exposure to the sun at 37 weeks had the highest level of vitamin D in their blood, and their children had bigger bones and were 0.5 centimeters taller on average than children born in darker months. How cool is that? And then babies born in autumn and winter are more likely to develop food allergies. Nobody knows exactly why that, but sunlight exposure during pregnancy and vitamin D levels may play a role. So, since the demand for the latest group of antidepressants, SSRIs, over 30 years ago, there's been little progress in the treatment of depression, and all the common medications today are based on the same basic formula. So in 30 years, they've not fixed the problem. They just cover it up, which, my husband's on some meds. I've had to be on some meds before, and there's nothing to be ashamed of if you do have to take those meds. But there are ways that you can help your body, help your mind, should you decide that that's not the path you want to take. Over 50% of the patients with major depression do not respond to existing treatments, which is pretty sad. So right here, there's major depressive episodes and there's seasonal affective disorder, and similar symptoms, depressed mood, timing with the major depressive episodes, it's year long. Effects on sleep with seasonal affective, you're more likely to gain sleep. With the other, it's kind of gain or loss. Weight gain is gain or loss. With SAD, you might gain more weight. Both respond to antidepressants, but seasonal affective disorder actually responds to light therapy, which is going to come up later. So normal responses affecting daily life, losing interest, fatigue, sleep, overeating, social withdrawal, mood changes. And I'm sure some of you are feeling this already. We just had the time change Saturday, and I'm sure some of you are already going into that hibernation. And if you feel that you're borderline, try a mental game with yourself. Instead of saying, I have this disease, say, my body is responding to the circadian rhythm. It's not as conviction when you say it that way, or negative connotation with that. So if it's mild and you reword it and don't take ownership in that, and you say, it's just the time of the year and this is normal. I just react heavier than most people when there's less sunlight. That's one way there's tip number one. So benefits of daylight exposure to natural light, regulation of the sleep-wake cycle, get some sunshine, you'll sleep better. Mood and well-being, that again goes back to that vocabulary, how you talk to yourself. Hormonal balance, natural sunlight will help with that. Physical health, prevention of seasonal mood changes, synchronization of body clocks, and energy alertness. That came from Mayo Clinic. And then winter wellness program. What should you be doing? Get your body moving. Go roller skating. Go to the shopping mall and do a fast loop around the shopping mall. Take some brisk walks. Try skiing. I've never skied. Pilates or yoga. Housework. Put on some jam and tunes. Get yourself a little fruit and cheese tray. Go put on, create your own cleaning playlist on iTunes or YouTube. You can create playlist on YouTube with your favorite songs and artists and stuff, and just get to work and do that. Dance class, join a dance class. Todd and I were having marital issues probably 10, 20 years ago, probably 10 years ago. And we took a swing dance lesson together, which was so much fun. It got us out of the house. It gave us a weekly date night. It was in the winter, so it boosted our spirits. I still can't dance. Ask Coach Sonic what I said to him at the penthouse when he wanted me to go out and line dance with the other girls that were dancing. I'm like, this girl has no rhythm. YouTube also has got some great podcasts that you can listen to if you're walking, if you're going around the mall, if you're doing the house cleaning, whatever it is to feed your mind with positive things. So there's food too that you can eat. So let's talk food. I love to talk about food. Fatty fish, nuts and seeds, dark chocolate. Go get yourself some 90% cacao bars. Dark chocolate in moderation can stimulate the release of the endorphins, which contribute to feeling of pleasure and happiness. So eat some dark chocolate, have some bananas, some leafy greens, whole grains, avocado, yogurt, add some turmeric. Turmeric's in a lot of our products. So if you're taking, say, our superfoods or things like that, you're going to be getting a nice dose of turmeric already in the superfoods that we offer. Sleep, set a sleep schedule. If you feel like going to bed early, go to bed early. It's okay. When that time changed, I saved my hour for Sunday night and I went to bed at 8 o'clock instead of 9. But my clock had just changed. So it was still 9 o'clock to me. So I play little tricks with my mind. Limit your nap so that you sleep through the night, because you want to have 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Get your body moving again. Avoid caffeine, nicotine, and alcohol. Relax. Just relax. Take a deep breath. That's going to help right there. The breath of life. Just breathe a little. And regulate your bedroom temperature. Make it cold enough in there that having 1 foot out is comfortable, but 2 feet out is too cold. Okay? That's the key to sleep right there. Stress management. You can Google the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Basically, you are going to inhale for 4 seconds slowly, hold it for 7, and exhale for 8. That's going to calm down your entire system. Get outside, unplug, turn off the Wi-Fi, turn off the televisions, turn off the electronics, and just sit. You'd be amazed at how quiet your house is. In the Go to Sauna website, there is a PDF download for aroma tapping. I don't know if you've heard of tapping, but it is an exercise where you go through tapping on different parts of your body. Using our essential oils amplifies the effectiveness. Google bloopers on YouTube, or dyac.com. And it's an autocorrect, hilarious autocorrect screenshots that have been sent in. And if you've not seen that website, you will be crying and peeing your pants laughing, because some of these autocorrect text messages are absolutely hilarious. Keep a stress journal. Here's what I'm stressing about. This is why I feel this way. In reality, this is the truth. Because when you're stressing, if you're anxious, you're creating fear in the future. And if you're depressed, you're reliving past. So write it down. What's in the past really can't affect you in this moment. It may on a bigger scale, but in this moment, it's not going to affect you. And you can't change anything in the future. I love to color and paint. I got a paint by number from my daughter one year, and it was 2020. I did it in 2020. It was a complete mind dump for me. I just put on my headphones and painted, and it was so wonderful. Ask for help. Reach out to people. I know that's hard because you don't want to share your yuck with people and bring them down, but that's why friends are there. And then that light therapy boxes, there's places you can go pay to have it done. You can get some light therapy boxes off of Amazon, but they're really good too for just helping, giving you that extra light that your soul needs. Socialize. Some people are like, oh, I don't want to socialize. I don't feel like it. But that's really important. Do virtual movie nights with friends, do some online game nights, do cooking or baking parties, host a party, do a winter picnic, do some just all kind there's all kinds of fun things that you can do. Now I want to introduce you to one of my favorite people, Miss Courtney Harvey. She is absolutely amazing. This is her homestead. She is a homeschool mom of three, homesteader. She's a farmer, get it? And she loves living off the land. This woman chops trees. She uses chainsaws. She fights grizzly bears with her bare hands. Not really. I hope I never have to hear that story, but she does have a lot of wild animals and very large ones up around her homestead that she keeps track of when they start getting near, and she is not afraid to defend herself. So without further ado, Courtney, thank you so much. I know this topic is also dear to you. So I'm going to let you talk about some things that have helped you when you've had some of this seasonal stuff kind of take over for you.
Okay, I couldn't unmute it, but I got it. So, um, for many, many years, I too have struggled with, I guess it's seasonal, but sometimes it's year round. It depends on the year, I guess. So, before I get into this, the things that I have done, because Big Pharma never ever worked for me, I kind of had to find my own way. So, like the breathing that you're talking about, I do that very often. Um, I spend a lot of time outside. So even in the winter time, in the last probably 7 years, I spend every single day outside. So I get a lot of that vitamin D that I didn't in like before that. That helps tremendously. I hike in the woods all the time, even if it is below zero. I will take a little hike. Sometimes it's not very far, just even like 5 or 10 minutes in nature or a quiet spot helps tremendously. So when I started with HBN, I learned about all this stuff, and this helps like to a new level. So here I am to tell you all about it. Um, a couple of our superfoods will help, but our mind is kind of focused on your brain health, and that all around will help your mental health. It has ingredients like St. John's wort, which is known for its potential mood enhancing effects. St. John's wort has been used traditionally to alleviate mild to moderate depression and mood disturbances, which are common symptoms of SAD. Um, Cognitive support. Uh, Ginkgo biloba in mind is believed to support cognitive function. That's like a tongue twister for me. This may be particularly helpful for individuals who experience the mental brain fog associated with SAD. Stress reduction. Ashwagandha is like probably my favorite ingredient when it comes to dealing with this, and our mind has it. It helps with stress relief and to like manage stress and anxiety. SAD can lead to increased stress during the darkest, colder months, and supplements that support stress relief reduction are beneficial. Energy and alertness comes from our ginkgo biloba and bacopa minori. They're thought to support mental alertness and cognitive function, which can help counteract the fatigue and sluggishness that we all feel through this. Um, there's the antioxidant properties, which we all need more of,
Mhm.
and that will help us on a cellular level and fight off that oxidative stress. So the mind is like a little powder, or it's a powder in a bag. It'll come with a little scoop in it and add it to water or like yogurt or food.
Mhm.
Pretty much add it to anything and get it in you. It helps a lot.
Absolutely.
So our Nova coffee is our organic coffee that everybody loves. Um, it offers mood enhancement because it contains ingredients such as theanine and Siberian chaga mushroom, which are thought to have mood enhancing properties. Chaga is like one of my favorite things. Um, Promotes relaxation and reduces stress, which we obviously all need. Everybody needs that in their life. It helps with energy and alertness. Of course, it's coffee, but it contains caffeine, which can help increase alertness and energy levels. Maintaining a higher level of alertness can be particularly important during the winter months. I have to stay alert all the time because, like you said, there's wild animals here. So this stuff is great. This is actually the only coffee that I can drink black and not put anything into it and be able to just drink it. You could all have a coffee party and you would have a social connection and healthy support.
Yep, absolutely. Even a 15-minute coffee break can change your mind, can't it?
Absolutely. So, our magnesium sleep spray is very new, and I think that everybody who's tried it so far likes it. We have a couple different options for magnesium. Magnesium is one of the biggest things that I've added into my life that like just really, really helps us in the winter months, but all year long. Like I try to keep it going. Experience the restorative benefits of our magnesium oil combined with Davana, which acts as an excellent sleep aid and can help encourage relaxation before sleep. Lavender is proven a proven gentle way to fall into a relaxing sleep. A lot of people take like lavender baths or put lavender lotion on. This is even better because it's got the magnesium in it. Plumeria is known for its calming and soothing properties, and it makes it useful for reducing anxiety and promoting relaxation. And then Lang Lang is one of the best essential oils to help with sleep. Um, it's specifically formulated and crafted to ease the mind and body, creating the perfect environment for deep restorative night sleep. You just spray it on you and it absorbs into your skin. And I don't know. I've been using the lotion. I don't know if the spray works faster, but it's usually like 15 or 20 minutes and like you're just ah ready
Yeah,
to go to bed.
so one of the biggest differences between the two is this has 75,000 milligrams of magnesium in it, and the cream, I believe, has 7,500.
So you really, really only need a tiny, tiny bit. With all of our products, you only need a tiny bit and it will work.
Yep, absolutely. And the spray also gets absorbed faster. And so my own personal testimony with this is I never have been like when my husband first saw the bottle, he doesn't use my products. He goes, "What are you gonna do with that?" Because we won't use it. Um, and I said, "Well, I'm just gonna test it out." And he's like, you are the best sleeper of anyone I've ever met in my life. So I can hit the pillow and fall asleep. So I thought, well, I'm just gonna try it. I doubt I have any effect because I'm such a good sleeper anyway. But what I noticed is after a couple of days, it was like I don't remember waking up to flip my pillow over for the cold side, or, those little like wake up when you flip your position. It truly was such a better sleep than I have had. Right. Marcus said, remain asleep the entire night. And I didn't realize how often I was really waking up until I started the magnesium sleep spray. And just side note here, we have one with wild yam in it. And I'm not waking up like a soaked sponge in the middle of the night anymore using that. Now that I'm using it at nighttime, I was using it in the morning and I was still, wringing shirts out. Sorry, that's for the ladies chat, but I'm going to say it on here. But the wild yam cream has, I'm waking up with dry shirts in the morning, my dry pajamas in the morning with that wild yam. So that was a huge change for me. So I use both of those at night. So sorry, Courtney, go ahead.
I think I'm done with this one.
All right. Yeah. So get yourself some magnesium sleep spray so you're sleeping good if you do have those issues that happen during these dark times of the year.
If
Or
you can't get the sleep spray, then get one of the magnesium products, because though that really is like a game changer. It
yeah,
really is.
it really is. It really is. And it's going to help with the mind as well.
Definitely. The more sleep you get, the better it is.
That's right. That's right. So I'm going to pop back on here. Courtney, give
Yeah.
Courtney some love. Isn't
Have
she
a good night.
awesome? She doesn't get to come on the calls often because she's usually tending to her goats, chickens, new puppy, sheep rescues. Love that. Love that about her rescues. She just rescued a new puppy. And so she doesn't get to be on here very much to coach. And I just appreciate it every time. She's like, I can coach or I can teach this week. I'm like, yay. So, Citrus Joy and Delight are two essential oils that are in our sister company. And both of those, just smelling them is going to give you that burst and that joy that you're going to need. Wear it on your clothes, get a little diffuser for your car. Have one of those coming at you at all times, but make sure that you're drinking water too. You've got to be drinking that water to get the oils and to get the products. Any of these products, you've got to be drinking water in order to have them be absorbed by your body. Your body is 98% water. You've got to keep that fulfilled. So Delight was formulated specifically to appeal. I love the wording on our product information pages. To the inner child in each of us, it reminds us to enjoy the journey and not take ourselves or life's challenges too seriously. It can literally support us to lightening up. And then Citrus Joy is formulated with essential oils that contain constituents known to calm and relax while strengthening the immune system. You got that citrus in there, right? So you're getting some amazing benefits in there too. And Marcus has his hand up. So go ahead, Marcus. What do you want to add? Maybe he did that on accident.
That
Oh,
was the accent. I'm sorry.
okay. I'm like, ooh, yay.
Well,
um,
I can't add really quickly. Citrus Joy.
yes.
It smells great. And then Delight, we received Delight 2 days ago. That's one of my favorite oils to diffuse ever. It smells wonderful. But Citrus Joy, I like putting a couple drops in my water, and it tastes great. That's all I want to
Nice.
share.
Thank you, Marcus. So it both of those would be excellent with the citrus joy, the calming, the relaxing, put some of that on. You can clean with it. That would be a great thing. So that's pretty much our presentation when it comes to the mental health or mental wellness of the company and the products that we carry. There's a whole line of products that are going to help with that mental health, but we wanted to highlight some of the ones that had worked for Courtney, and I knew those oils would be so helpful too. So with Heart and Body Naturals, if you were to buy the products that we spoke about tonight and then maybe added one more, I think you would have to add one more, you would then get the free body, which is one of our flagship products, great for cardiovascular health, We've had increases. The nitric oxide helps relax the lining of the blood vessels and can help lower blood pressure. And many customers tell us that with consistent use of body, their doctors are lowering their blood pressure medication. So you're going to get that free if your order is 100 CV or more. Okay, if you're brand new, if you're an existing customer, that would need to be purchased on an auto ship basis. So, but that will come free. It's a full size bag, excellent product. With Go to Sauna, the sister company, look at there, Citrus Joy on the right. So we have 2 packs. Well, there's several packs, but these are my favorites. The oil of the month with the combo for November is citrus. Oh, the picture's wrong. It's balsam fir, seasons of success, compassion. I have that wrong. There's 4 oils that come for $69.95. I will update this picture and post it in the group tomorrow. Sorry about that. So let me move back to the left one. Balsam fir, seasons of success blend, which is compassion. Connect essential oil, which is great for connective tissues, ligaments, things like that. That's from our whole body collection. But for $70, you get 3 oils plus our brand new deodorant, the cassia and clove toxic-free body soap bar, plus our fluoride-free tooth powder. So all of that for $70, which is an amazing deal. Next week is going to be such a fun week here on the Divas, but we are going to have our seasonal favorites from our top leaders with Black Friday coming up. We're going to be highlighting a lot of our favorite products on the Divas calls over the next couple of weeks and then into December. When we do, like, say, the Slimmer Max call or somebody talks about that one, don't buy that as a gift unless you have permission, because that I got silverware for my 30th birthday, and my husband now knows that I do not want silverware for a very important birthday like that. So I'm sure opening up a bag of Slimmer Max without talking about it first would not go over well with your loved one. Just saying. But next week will be the top leaders in HBN that will be sharing their favorite products with us. And again, that's coffeetalkwithtina.com at 7 p.m. And directly following this class in about, let's see, about 20 minutes, Coach Marcus, who you just heard, he does a call, a kind of an overview, talks about the benefits of doing a business with us, sharing these products, earning a little Christmas cash. Maybe, if that's of interest to you and you want to earn some Christmas cash, then that would be a call that you might want to be on, just so you can kind of see more of the company culture and what we have to offer here with Heart and Body Naturals. And that's One Team, One Dream, hangout.com, passcode go one team. And I think that is it. Thank you all so much for coming this evening. I truly, truly appreciate you and love doing these calls, love the interaction, and I love to see what you learn and what you gain from being on these calls. So thank you very much. I am praying that your seasonal sadness is very minimal and that you will take advantage of some of these products and live the life that you deserve to live with joy and happiness. Take some time to rest, take some time to pamper yourself and nurture yourself. And let's just have a great winter together. And I will see you next week with the top leaders. Bye-bye.